Welcome to the month of November, and we're going to be starting a new project next Tuesday. Hi, this is Kelly with Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. This is going to be a short video this morning because we're just going to flip through all 31 days of our Halloween tags. We started with some striping of washi tape and the front of a treat box for Boo. Then we did Trick or Treat from a treat box in a much larger size, added a spider, and a larger treat box for our backing. Fabric Friday, we brought in what was actually a photograph or a copy of fabric that is my kitchen curtains, added a fabric ribbon and a button and a fabric tie. For day 4, it was all about Saturday, and what I bought from SACs and we did a little hocus pocus. I love this. And then for day 5, we went with Spooky Sunday, and we had a Boo, and this was from a paper pumpkin kit and a napkin. Day 6, I don't remember what Mondays were, but this is what we did. Oh, Mixed Media Monday. We did some bats and brought in a little bit of stuff there. Tuesday was Tim Holtz Tuesday, and this was the first time we worked with Tim in this challenge with one of his paper dolls and the witch hat. Wednesday was whatever I wanted to play with, so I got out my Dollar Tree stickers and a napkin that I purchased from Spectrum Art Creations. Day 9 was Thrifty Thursday, and I did stuff from a magazine and from a cup huggy from the coffee shop from Conjure House Coffee. Day 10, we were back on Thursday with Thrifty Thursday. Again, another napkin from Spectrum Art Creations and stickers from Dollar Tree. Day 11 was all about fabric, right? Yeah, all about fabric. And I brought in some My Mind's Eye items. Saturday was a Spectrum Art Creations project with items that I had purchased from them, and we added one of these little cute playing cards in a pocket. Day 11 was Spooky Sunday again. We brought our ghost back in and some other things from Paper Pack from Stampin' Up. Monday, right? Monday, Mixed Media Monday. We brought in some background, and then we added doily spider webs from Stampin' Up. And I cannot remember where I got these from. I think, wait a minute, I can tell you. My package is right here. Got those from Gecko Gals on Etsy. Day 14 was Tuesday and Timmy, and we did a stacked pocket with a lot of his elements. Day 15, whatever I wanted to play with Wednesday, so I just played with, the background was from a lining of an envelope from Paper Pumpkin and whatever else I had on hand. Thursday was Thrifty Thursday. I used part of a treat box maybe, and this was from a kitchen towel. Brought in the fabric again on Friday. I love this fabric. I also added some elements from Stampin' Up and another company. I don't know if I have that one handy to tell you what it was from. I believe this was from Recollections, and we stamped on fabric for Make the Condemned sign. Day 17, Saturday was Saks, and we brought in some vintage Halloween from Simple Stories. Day 19 was another Spooky Sunday, and you know what? I got wobblers. So we have wobblers now for doing future projects with our Flying Ghost and Trick or Treat. Day 20, what was that? Spooky Sunday. We're back to Mixed Media. We did some layering with messy thread and some cardboard and some, what do you call it? Cheesecloth. And I don't have that one labeled, so let me label that one really quick. I tried to label these so I knew where I was at. Day 21, we were back to Tuesday and Tim Holtz. We added his paper dolls. We have packaging for the background and used some of his papers to make the tags and his chat stickers from Halloween 2023, I believe. So the witches were on 154 High Street in Salem, Massachusetts. Those are a little tight. This one especially. We may have to go back and trim that one up. Day 22 was whatever I wanted to play with, and I brought out more Tim Holtz stuff and did those. Day 22. That's where we should be, is day 22. Why do I have that one on day 28? Oh, that one's in the wrong spot. Day 21, day 22. So day 20, this is going to be, we'll come back and do that one. So we were on, this was a Tuesday, Tim Holtz Tuesday, so Wednesday was whatever I wanted to play with. I got my Simple Stories items back out, and we put a tall tag in the pocket and a short tag and some stuff in this one. Day 23, we brought out Mr. Bones and did this one with a collage technique. Day 24, we were back to fabric, and I did a couple of fabrics from a Moda Midnight Wishes pack, and we made a couple of tiny yo-yos. And then we were back with Saturday in Spectrum Art Creations. I used some black tissue here, but this was from a SACs napkin. Day 26 was Sunday, and it was Spooky Sunday, and we did the ghosts against the ghost background, so they're really hard to see. And then our spooky house again. Monday, we were on day 27. Spooky Sunday. Let me see where I'm at. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we did a little bit of collaging with a treat bag and brought in our skeletons. And these were from a Stampin' Up! Paper pumpkin. Then we're to 28 and our Tim Holtz Tuesday and our Tim Holtz tags and his packaging in the background. Day 29 was whatever I wanted to play with Wednesday. I brought in some paper, and we used Toil and Trouble, Papers, Pack, and Elements from Stampin' Up! And we used the Cosmic Shimmer Fluffy stuff on that one. Day 30, we honored our ancestors with some wallpaper, some Graphic 45, and some Tim Holtz, and somewhere near me, because our ancestors are always watching us. And finally, day 31 was our Fabric Friday, and we brought in a lot of different pieces of some of the other things that we had used throughout the challenge. We brought in some Tim Holtz. We have the orange fabric. This is from the My Mind's Eye, and then we have lots of other things in the background that we had used in our lace. So there is our 31 days of Halloween. Now remember, I haven't decided how I'm going to do these yet, so we'll be back to that. But remember, in November, there will be one video a week. It will run on Tuesday, and we're going to be making Christmas cards. So by the end of November, our Christmas cards are ready to go out the door. And if you send Christmas cards overseas, think about getting them in the mail in the next 2 weeks to beat the holiday rush, so your Christmas greetings will reach your family and friends across the pond. In the meantime, please remember to like, to share, subscribe, and our final spooky creative blessings.